Hey Care Group leaders, Pastor Kyle here, welcoming you into 2017. It's been a while since we've shot a video. Want to give you an update, a lay of the land for our Care Groups ministry in 2017. The first thing is, things have been going really well. For those of you that maybe you're just in the trenches and you're working with people and we love the work you're doing, just want to give you kind of an eagle eye view of what's happening in the church. We're growing. God's blessing us. We just did a New at Summit View class. We had around 50 people there, all new, brand new to the church. If you attend our second service gathering at the Heritage Park campus, you felt the influx of new people. Last Sunday, we had in total an attendance that really almost rivals our Christmas or our Easter services. So God is blessing us. He's bringing about new people. And how this applies to us is I want you guys to very carefully, as you're thinking through your group and your plan for the next 6 months, that's from January really to like around June as we transition into the summer, be thinking about who am I raising up, who am I discipling, who am I tasking with more leadership responsibility. Because one of the things we want to bake into each group is the understanding of replication. So we want you guys not merely to, and it's so important to love one another, to know one another, to trust one another, but one of the aspects that is also really important too is to be raising up new leaders. And we want to bake this into each group. It be the DNA, the expectation, and the joy of the group to ultimately see groups replicate, and so new folks can get plugged in, because we're having lots of new folks who are coming into the church, and it's not merely them attending on Sunday, but being involved in the life of the church that really makes them to connect. And so we want to open up opportunities for them to be known and cared for and loved and embraced by our community. So I want to encourage you guys, if you haven't already, to really sit down with your group and plan, hey, what does it look like over the next 6 months? Who can we be raising up? How can we begin to put in place a plan to replicate? Or maybe your group is smaller and you're open to having new folks come on in. So just let me know, because we have plenty of new families, especially families with little kids that are excited to get involved in the life of the church. Now, a couple of things coming up I want to make you aware of. The first is we just finished our Origin series, and we're moving into a series called Define the Relationship. This one's going to be good, all right? This one's going to be real interesting. We're talking about biblical manhood, womanhood, singleness, sexuality, marriage. These are not just a issue, but I would argue the issue in our culture right now. And so we want to open the scriptures and with wisdom and tact explain God's design for these crucial central elements of life. And so with this email that this video will be attached to, I'm going to have a whole list of resources. We want you guys to go deep, and we know that there'll be a lot of questions, so we want to provide as many resources as we can to equip you guys, to give you opportunity. And so for you leaders, if you need to refer people to, we have books, we have additional resources, sermon series, articles, feel free to use those as you are leading your groups. It's going to be a great series. We appreciate your prayer and your full engagement as we go into it. And then want to let you know that we have Love Vancouver 2017. It's going to be coming up on April 30th, Sunday, April 30th. And we'll have tons more information coming to you soon. But here's what I want for you and your groups. We really want to prioritize our care groups in Love Vancouver this year. And for those of you who might not be familiar with Love Vancouver, essentially what it is our group comes together on a Sunday, and we go out into our community, and we practically serve, help, and care for people. And so this might look like cutting someone's lawn, repairing someone's deck, whatever service projects we can identify. And so for you leaders, with your groups, begin the conversation. How can we, what relationships, what opportunities exist within our spheres of influence in which we can begin to serve people. So what we want for you guys is to identify a project that you can, with your group, serve together on April 30th. And so begin that conversation. We'll have lots more information coming. Love Vancouver. We're really excited for it. It's always exciting to see how God uses it in the life of our church. And so more information will be coming up for that. As always, we love you guys. Hope you leaders are connecting with your coaches. You're being cared for and prayed for. And be sure to check out all the resources on this email. As always, we love you. We'll see you on Sunday.